Giving Belle her bottle always brightens my day, which I'm sick of that one right there. I was like a crazy person. I'm sure the neighbors thought I was gonna kill somebody. Hello everybody. It's the next day since Minnie had her babies. So I'm gonna peek in there and see how they're doing. Really hard to see in there, but they're snuggled up beside the straw. They look to be doing good. They're doing good this morning too. Yeah, I do think that Gloria ate some. With there only being 3 babies, I mean, as big as Minnie was, it's hard to believe there was 3. I mean, and with the amount of blood that was on her nose, I really do think she ate a couple. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't know. I left this cage up. I think I'm gonna leave it up for another day because I looked on the calendar and Gloria's babies are actually gonna be 8 weeks old on Friday. So this weekend, I'll just take Gloria's piglets out and I'll put them in with our other piglets, our bigger ones over there. And I think I'm gonna butcher 3 of them. So then there'll only be 2 piglets, 2 bigger piglets. So there'll be more room for these other piglets that I'm taking over. I know they look really small, but it is time for them to leave the nest. They're old enough and they're eating feed. So they really don't need to be with her anymore, and they'll do just fine without her. So, and then she'll be able to gain more weight because she's getting pretty run down, taking care of 5 babies. Giving Belle her bottle always brightens my day. She's such a sweet little baby girl. Which I'm sick of that one right there. She does not brighten my day at all. She gives me so much stress. Don't you, Sally? Which I caught Annie sucking off her this morning. I came out early. Usually I do the pigs first, but I'm like, I'm gonna do the cows first when it's still dark. And hopefully I can get milk from Sally before somebody drinks off of her. Well, I did. They didn't drink off of her yet, but my generator, the gas ran out, so I was only able to get a gallon out of her. She would not drop her milk for me. I could not milk her by hand at all. So I only got 1 gallon, and then later I came out and I saw Annie right there drinking off of her. I was so mad. I was like a crazy person. I'm sure the neighbors thought I was gonna kill somebody because I was tracing that cow through the field, yelling at her. I'm hoping they thought it was a cow that I was yelling at because I was telling her I was gonna make her into a cheeseburger. But yeah, I think this weekend we're gonna probably butcher her. I mean, I really hate to butcher her, but I don't know what else to do. She's almost a year old, and I can't have her drinking off of my milk cow. I got Sally to have milk for my family, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let that heifer drink our milk. It's just not gonna happen. I'm just gonna turn her into cheeseburgers and go about my life, hopefully a little bit happier. And then we'll still have Daisy as a friend for Sally. We really don't need both of them anyway, especially since we got little Belle down there. We don't need Annie. Belle is gonna be a whole lot better of a cow in the end than Annie ever will be. So I'm perfectly fine eating her. Now I gotta try to get from here with this bucket of feed to there without these guys killing me, especially Sally. She tries to murder me when I go in there with food. And she would do it if I'd let her. I made it. They didn't knock me over. I'm still alive. And I was thinking about it today. What is the farm? Well, what do we have the farm for? And I have it to feed my family. I don't want to have to buy food at the store, especially meat. And that's why we have these animals. That and to bring us joy. And if they're not bringing us joy, then we shouldn't have them. So Annie right now is not bringing me joy, but she can bring me dinner for my family. So that's what I'm gonna do. So Happy should be extremely happy that we're eating Annie, because that means it's gonna be a whole lot longer before we eat him. Ain't that right, Happy? So it'll be nice having a full freezer, but it's gonna be a lot of work. See you later.